This is Engage New York, Module 3, Lesson 9. And I just want to kind of go through this with you and just talk to you about some things to keep in mind as you're learning about fractions. So common denominators, number 1. You cannot add or subtract a fraction if the denominators are not the same number or same unit. So 1/4 and 2/3. Can you add those just or subtract those just the way they are? No. You have to rename each pair with a common denominator, or CD. You have to put 1/4 and 2/3 on the same number line, or create those equivalency, those rectangular fraction models, right? So you're essentially creating an equivalent fraction and moving them onto the same number line. So 1/4 and 2/3, in order to do anything with them in regards to addition or subtraction, you have to put them on the same number line. So what number line would you actually put them on? So if you don't see it automatically, you know to scoreboard, right? 4 times 1, 4 times 2, 4 times 3. 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4. There is their smallest product that they share. So I'd have to multiply and end up with 3/12, and either to add or subtract, I'd have to multiply the top and bottom and get 8/12, right? Now I can do something with them. So instead of being on the 1/4 line, number line, and the thirds number line, they're both now on the 12ths number line. All right. All right. Now, equivalent fractions. So equivalent fraction, all you have to do to create an equivalent fraction, the easiest, simplest way to create an equivalent fraction is to simply multiply the top and bottom by 2, and you will get an equivalent fraction. And if you're given a great big fraction, the simplest way to find an equivalent fraction would be to divide by 2, if possible, or 3. Now, because I multiplied by 2, I'm going to double this and multiply it by 2. Now I have 1, 2, 1, 2. Look, I have 2 of the 6 colored in. So you can tell that 1/3 is really equivalent to 2/6. Then simplifying a fraction, remember what numbers are hiding inside that number in your numbers in your fraction. So pulling the number out, and I'm always looking for what number do they share, because if they share a number, I'm going to be able to cancel them out, and I'm left with 2 prime numbers. So when you simplify, you're always looking to simplify to their prime numbers. So let's see here. What's hiding inside of 12? Well, 3 and 4 is hiding inside of 12. And the reason I chose 3 and 4 is because I know 15 has a 3 hiding inside of it. Then 4 over 12, I know 4 times 1, and I know 12 has a 4 in it. So that way, I'm left with 1/3. Then to simplify a mixed number is the same as up here. You're just going to simplify the fraction here. So what's hiding inside of 6? 2 and 3. What's hiding inside of 8? 2 and 4. Cross it out, it's 3 and 3/4. Then here's 2 and 12/15. What number do they both share? Well, 2's, no. 3, 3's, right? So I'm going to keep the whole number, and I only have to change the whole number if for some reason I end up with a whole number and I can pull it out. So 3 times 4 over 3 times 5. I can cancel out my 3's, and I'm left with 2 and 4/5. All right. So that is right here. This is essential of all addition and subtraction of fractions. You have to have a common denominator. And when you create a common denominator, you're really creating an equivalent fraction. You need to know how to simplify, and you simplify by simply reducing to its prime factors. Simplified mixed number is the same way. You're just simplifying the fraction part and leaving the whole number. All right, let's get started on lesson 9. So this is module 3, lesson 9. The objective, read it out loud like while I read it. I can add fractions making like units numerically. So let's go ahead and get started with adding and subtracting fractions with like units. So I'm going to actually say an addition or subtraction sentence, and you're going to say the answer or write down the answer. Then I'm going to tell you the fraction, and you're going to actually write the answer. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So 2/5 plus 1/5. What is that going to be? 2/5 plus 1/5. You're right. 3/5, right? 2/5 subtract 1/5. What are you going to get? That's right, 1/5. Then 2/5 subtract, 2/5 plus 2/5. What are you going to get? That's right, 4/5. And then 2/5 subtract 2/5. What are you going to get? You're going to get 0. All right, so now we have 3/7 plus 2/7. What are you going to get? 5/7. 3/7 plus 3/7. What are you going to get? 6/7. 5/9 plus 2/9. You get 7/9. And 5/9 plus 5/9 plus 4/9. You're going to get 9/9. But are you going to leave it like that? No, you are going to change it to 1 whole. Now, let's go ahead and go to a sprint. We are going to add and subtract fractions with like units. So we're going to see how fast you can go. All right, so I opened up my book, and I am on lesson 9, sprint. So you're going to add or subtract the fractions, and you're going to see how fast you can get in 1 minute. So are you ready? So you're just going to write, you can write the numerator on the left and the denominator on the right. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. All right, let's come back and debrief. So did you get 2/5, 6/10, 8/10, 4/5? I almost added 1/10, 2/5, 6/10, 3/5, 2/4, which is 1/2, 3/4, 1/12. 4/4 is 1. 1 2/12 is 1/6. 2/3. 1/12. 11/12. 11/12. 1/2. 1/2. 1/2. 1. 1/4. Yes, I reduce because I know better to get in that habit. All right. How many did you get this time? What is going to be your goal this next time? How many more do you want to improve upon? All right. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. All right. So let's see. Let's debrief, see how you did. So 2/2 is 1. 3/8, 5/8, 1/12, 7/12, 7/8, 1/8, 6/8, which is 3/4. 2/4 is 1/2. 0/6 is 0. 6/9, 2/3. 3/3 is 1. 2/9, 2/9, 4/9. 4/12 is 1/3. 1/12. 3/12 is 1/4. 2/10 is 1/5. 6/8 is 3/4. 3/10, 1/10. I got to the same. This got a little, I had to add my simplifications in there. All right, come on back to our our class notes, and you're going to take on this application problem. All right, and then you're going to come back and debrief. So Hannah and her friend are training to run a 2-mile race. On Monday, Hannah runs 1/2 mile. On Tuesday, she runs 1/5 mile. So 1/5 mile further than she ran on Monday. So your question is, how far did Hannah run on Tuesday? Then, if her friend ran 3/4 of a mile on Tuesday, how many miles did the girls run in all on Tuesday? So go ahead, and I want you to draw a type diagram. I want you to read it, draw, write. Read, draw, write. That's how you attempt this problem. All right, come on back and debrief with me in just a moment. All right, so here's my tape diagram. Monday, Hannah ran a 1/2 mile. On Tuesday, she ran that same half plus a 1/5. So how much did she run on Tuesday? Well, it was 1/2 plus 1/5. I scoreboarded for my common denominator. I get 5/10 plus 2/10 is 7/10. But the answer is Hannah ran 7/10 of a mile on Tuesday. Then, if her friend ran 3/4 of a mile on Tuesday, how many miles did the girls run in all on Tuesday? Well, 7/10, I have to take Hannah's Tuesday, and I have to add it to her friend's Tuesday. I scoreboarded to find the lowest product that they share, 7/10, and I had to multiply by 2. And 3/4 I had to multiply by 5. I got 14/20 plus 15/20 is 29/20. Then I pull the 1 whole out, 20 over 20, plus 9/20 is 1 9/20. The girls ran 1 9/20 mile on Tuesday. All right, that will do it for our fluency for lesson 9. Come on back and be ready for concept development. And I'll see you in just a minute.